Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Shalon, Self-Love Queen, Passionista, and Emotional Energy Alchemist, and I am here to help guide you along your self-love journey and navigating the energies at this time. So I'm going to be pulling cards from the Rose Oracle card deck today, and we're going to see what guidance is coming up for us. Beautiful guidance and messages are coming through for today. Very much divinely guided with what's going on in the energies right now. Let's see what these other two are. Ooh, lots of nature. All right, so it says plant yourself here, okay? Integration, embodiment, grounded action, okay? Sometimes the best action that we can take is no action, okay? Sometimes the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to just be, to allow rest, rejuvenation, to be in the moment, to be out in nature, and just really grounding down into the earth, on the grass, under a tree. I literally just posted a root chakra healing for yesterday. So this is all very in sync with everything that's going on right now. Okay, so it says, invite your soul to come all the way in. All right. From your knees to your nose, your cheeks to your toes, fully embody your life. Drop the defensive walls. Let your soul land and occupy each and every cell. The only way that we can do this is through stillness, okay? Life is here, even when death is here. Birth is impossible without it. And you came here to birth this world anew. Don't you remember? Fully commit to living this life. Put your 2 feet and your ancient soul wholly and completely in. This is a card of the one who's committed to being the bridge between heaven and earth. The embodied mystic. They know that they don't need to denounce either heaven or earth. Rather, they are a weaver of worlds, right? We've been talking about weaving things together, okay? Here to embody their soul more and more with each new day. Here to weave the sacred back into everyday life, okay? Which is pretty exciting about the next card that's coming out. This card is an invitation to commit more fully to your life as a soul having a human experience, right? Okay. To invite your soul to grow roots that reach deep so that you can grow tall, okay? When you look at a tree and how tall they are, their roots go just as deep, some of them, way down into the earth, right? They are so rooted, and that's what we need to do. And that's why it's so important to be grounded and to get ourselves out into nature, okay? To commit to your humanity and your expansion at once. The rose invites us to embrace all stages of life on earth, from the bud to the bloom, from the cutting back to the fruit. Her beauty and sweet scent are an embodiment of heaven, a nectarious reward for being here. The rose reminds us to take a moment to properly enjoy the sweetness, and that heaven really can be a place on earth. Okay, so about bringing more sweetness into your life, more fun, right? We've been talking the other day, we were talking about bringing more play into your everyday life, okay? Life is meant, I was just talking to a client in my salon about this today, life is meant to be enjoyed. Otherwise, we are literally just walking robots going through our daily routine because that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Without actually enjoying our day-to-day lives, okay? So the soul inquiry is, how can you commit more to your life? And the next card is rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Okay, bringing more pleasure into your life, making every moment a pleasurable experience. And we do that by savoring the moment, by focusing on all those five senses to really feel into the moment and be in your body so that you can integrate, right? So it says, oh, it's funny that they were like literally side by side. Flora is the ancient Roman goddess of spring and flowers. In one myth, she was struck by Cupid's arrow and overwhelmed by love and completely breathless. In a moment of rapture, she called for arrows. However, the sound rose came out of her mouth instead. So rose became another word for arrows. And it also became the symbol of love, beauty, and passion. Many patriarchal religions have placed a shameful cloak around sensuality, sex, pleasure, ecstasy, rapture, and sexuality. One of the most natural, pleasurable parts of life has become conditional and judged. The rose wants us to heal from this and to remember that pleasure, sensuality, sexual preference, and expression of desire can be some of the most sacred, miraculous things about being a human on earth. Right? About all the experiences. And then like releasing that shame and guilt around them. This card comes with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure. Flora wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion, and your sexuality, no matter how you identify, are sacred and holy. Okay? You are sacred and holy. Your vessel is sacred and holy. That is why, right, that we find gratitude in our body. That is why we celebrate our body and nurture it and care for it and love it, okay? She wants you to connect with your sensual, true nature and to celebrate this in all people, all right? So the Rose transmission, I was going to hold the card up, but I guess I don't need to for this deck, is, if you place your hand on your chest, is my sensuality is sacred and holy. Other people's sensuality is sacred and holy. I open myself up to express and receive love in a way that feels safe and good to me. I release painful programming and experiences and return to love. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. The time on my timer was 8:08. So you might want to look up that angel number, synchronicity, whatever resonates with you, and see if there's a message in there for you. So the next one is we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Okay, connection with the earth, connection with the sky, connection with the planets, connection with the moon, connection with all of it, especially as women. I was just talking with one of my daughter's friends yesterday, and I was like, we are not meant to be on this linear time structure. As women, we do not operate that way. We've been forced to operate that way, but that is not our true essence, right? We are meant to be in flow. We are meant to ebb and flow. We are meant to have cycles. We are meant to our cycles are meant to change, right? Like as we change, as we do work, as we whatever, we expect our body to do the same thing and show up the same way every day. And I asked one of my friends the other day, I said, how long do you think you can operate like that before it's like your body just gives out because you have pushed it too far? I've been there. You know, when I had a lady that I was working with, and she said to me, you need to take time off work or it is not going to be good. And I had to step away because I wasn't nurturing myself and I wasn't taking care of myself. And that's why it's so important for you as an individual to trust your body and what it's telling you and to just flow with life. Okay. So let's see what, I'm not sure if all of that was it, that all of that needed to come out, I guess, but it says, we built a world on top of the world. If you look up the word nature in a dictionary, you'll see a reference to plants, animals, and landscapes as opposed to humans. We speak of getting into nature or getting grounded or something we need to do. We've forgotten that we don't exist in nature. We are nature. Okay. That's why, especially as women, we are so intuitive and tapped in. And do you know what? Men can be as well if they are like trusting their and tapped into their feminine side, right? Because it's they can tap into their intuition and everything too and flow with that, right? But men tend to be more structured, right? And action oriented and whatever else. And as women, we need to tap into that masculine energy in order to take that action as well, right? But we've forgotten that we don't exist in nature. We are nature. Okay. I just read that, but that's why it's important to like, follow the moon cycles and see where you're at with that and why your emotions are the way they are at that point in time, because there is always a reason behind it, especially and the planets, right? It's like, why is this coming up? Why am I feeling this way? Why is that? Because it's all coming up for you for a reason, to address it and let it go. Okay. Or you might need to work with that energy. Okay. Indigenous earth-based traditions have always seen the planet and all beings as interconnected and sacred, humans as one with the earth itself. The earth and Mother Rose are calling us back to the earth, to weave the sacred back in, to weave nature back into the center of our everyday lives, to see everyone or see ourselves as nature and to spend more time interacting with the living natural world, returning to nature. And it was talking in this card too about weaving it all back together. Heaven, earth, nature, it's all like interconnected, right? Just think about like the spider web, like it's all interconnected. So it's how's your connection with nature? What's your relationship with your own body? That's a big one. How can you live in a more grounded way? Okay. This card is an invitation to develop a deeper connection to the earth. One thing I want to point out is if you have been feeling like extra cravings or feeling like you're eating more than you usually do and stuff, that is usually an indication that you are needing to spend more time out in nature to ground. Okay, because food itself is grounding. All right, just in case you're wondering. This card is an invitation to develop a deeper connection with the earth, to actively spend time with the physical, natural world around you, to tend it and take your place as a custodian of it, okay? To see the sacred in all of life, to notice the changing seasons around you and within you, and remember that you too are a part of Earth's ever-changing landscape, to remember that you are nature and that you'll always find your true nature in nature, okay? To embrace your body as your home and the planet as your mother. Mother Gaia is so healing, to just sit, lay, stand on the earth and just like give it all to her is how I've done a lot of my healing. So the soul inquiry is, how can you connect more deeply with nature and your own true nature, and how can you return more to the earth? Let me know. I want to know, what are you going to do? Share in the comments. I want to see everybody's ideas, okay? How you're going to spend more time out in nature and maybe embody a little bit more pleasure into your life. So Thank you so much for being here today and interacting with me. These were beautiful messages for today. So divinely guided. I just love that. And yeah, if you're looking to work with me any further, I have soul-filled oracle card guidance that I can do individually for you, as well as my group coaching program, which is deep diving into your self-love journey and clearing and releasing anything that is keeping you from stepping into and embodying your divine queen essence. So please like, share, and subscribe so that I can reach more people. I'm excited. I think I saw today that my numbers have actually increased quite a bit. So that is very exciting to me because I love to be able to share these messages with all of you and help you along your journey. And like I said, please let me know what you're going to be doing. And remember, you weren't meant to blend in. You were born to shine. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.